Hello and welcome to the Financial Express Healthcare Awards 2024. These awards look to reward pioneering initiatives in the healthcare industry in the areas of in hospitals, institutions, clinics, apps, diagnostics, pharma companies, and even some dynamic individuals in the healthcare space. We have been doing these awards for a while, looking to bring to the forefront some of the innovations that the healthcare industry in India has been doing. And we are at an inflection point right now in the healthcare space. We are poised for robust growth. I mean, if you look at various estimates, anywhere between 30 to 31% CAGR in the next few years until 2030 is what the estimates say. The revenue estimates from the healthcare industry, depending on which report you look at, range from like $700 billion to about $1 trillion. So that's the kind of potential the healthcare space has. And India is uniquely poised, given our, one, of course, the size of the population. So we're part of the solution and a part of the problem as well. And the amount of innovation and research that has been coming out of this country is something that has been globally validated. You see a lot of foreign countries now looking towards India, not just for the cost benefit of healthcare that we have in India, but also for the kind of innovative practices we have been pioneering in the healthcare space, especially given the leaps we've had in technology in recent years. In fact, COVID put India on the map. The scale at which we had to vaccinate our entire population and the time period in which we had to develop those vaccines also, I think that will go down in the history books and at the speed at which and the scale at which we did it, right? But, so what are the opportunities ahead? Healthcare now, among the metros, I would say it's fairly easily accessible, but we now need to get it down to tier 2, tier 3 cities. These are areas where a lot of you in the room are already making strides, expanding. I know there are a lot of hospital chains which have gone beyond, just Bombay, Delhi in the metros and moving to smaller cities also. Smaller format clinics, all of these are expanding healthcare to the rural areas as well. And given the connectivity we have now with 5G, telemedicine is something that is really picking up in India. And there are innovations you will see among the awardees today in the telemedicine space as well. There are some challenges, of course, that we need to address. It's, of course, the growing divide between the urban healthcare space and the rural areas. There are still some, access to healthcare for some in the rural areas is limited. The way doctors go about prescribing medicines, the approach to the medical field in rural areas, some of these things still need to be brought to the forefront and cleaned up a little bit. How can we go about this? I think that's something we'll have in the discussions that we have coming forward between public and private partnerships, how we can grow the healthcare space, and what kind of growth we're looking at for healthcare in India. All in all, the reason we put together these awards, of course, is to reward all of you for the contribution you've been making to the healthcare space. And I would say it was no easy task for our jury. And we have our jury members in the room, Dr. Atul Mohan Kochar, Dr. K. Madan Gopal, Dr. Shishendu Mukherjee, and two other members who are not here at the moment, Dr. Hemant Koshia and Dr. Sunil Ketarpal. They got together, sifted through all the entries and nominations that we received, and have picked you all to come here this evening to celebrate what you have been doing for the healthcare industry in India. With that, welcome to the FE Healthcare Awards 2024, and I'll hand it back to Vibhav. Thank you.